My name is Shannon, and I'm a person on the internet that talks about books, so let's talk about books. Yes, welcome back. We are finally announcing the Spookathon Readathon. For those of you who don't know, myself and a couple of my good friends co-host the Spookathon Readathon. It is a horror and thriller slash Halloween slash witchy slash ghosty slash creepy crawly, whatever you want it to be, readathon that takes place the third week of October every single year. This is the third year now. This year we are hosting Spookathon from the 15th through the 21st. There have been little mentionings here on Twitter and Instagram, but we hadn't been able to sit down and make a YouTube announcement video until now, so here it is. It's the announcement. So typically, co-hosts each year are myself, Kayla from Books and Lala, and Paige from Paige's Pages. However, Paige had a beautiful little baby and is a little busy. She's not able to co-host this year, but we were very, very, very fortunate to have invited and him to have accepted on Peter from Peter Likes Books. Oh my god, fangirl moment. I was so excited when he agreed to co-host with us. So Peter will be the third co-host of the Spookathon this year. So let's talk a little bit about the challenges, because like all readathons, there are challenges, and as well as the buddy read. There is going to be a buddy read if any of you are interested in reading along with us. Hint, hint, it fulfills more than one challenge, so as usual with the Spookathon, there are 5 reading challenges. The first challenge is to read a thriller. That is the challenge that the entirety of Spookathon was based upon. It was our love of reading thrillers, reading horror books, scary books. A thriller can be whatever a thriller means to you. It can be young adult, it can be contemporary, it can be a classic, it can be whatever. We want you to get spooky and read a thriller. The second challenge is to read a book with purple on the cover. We like to always do a cover challenge every year where it revolves around some sort of color. This year is purple, so get a purple book because purple is purple. Jesus Christ. The third challenge is to read a book not set in our current time period. Now that can be a classic, it could be a futuristic novel. You can kind of take this as to whatever you want it to be. Our current time period can be the 2010s, it can be this century, it could be whatever you want to consider not being in our time period. If you want to say, oh, 1999 is in our current time period, you could probably get away with that, but I don't know, kind of get creative and read something that's out of our era, yeah? The fourth challenge is to read a book with a spooky word in the title, and this can be monster, it can be blood, it can be danger, it can be ghost, it can be stranger, it can be whatever you want it to be. As long as you think that it's spooky, it fits. And the fifth challenge is to read a book with pictures. I'm really excited about this challenge. I think it's really, really cool. You can read a manga, you can read a graphic novel, you can read a book that just has a lot of pictures in it. You can read a children's book. You can read anything that you want if it has pictures. I would advise just not to read a book that has a picture on the, every chapter heading. Technically that could count, but there's a lot of really cool stuff out there, especially in like the graphic novel universe, that I think would be a cool way to get creative with this challenge. I think that one's really cool. I'm excited about that one. I'm excited about all of them. So let's talk about the buddy read. Every year we all read a book together and invite you guys to read along with us. Usually the book is a thriller and it fits challenges, and it's just kind of fun for us to talk about throughout the process. So this year we are reading Toil and Trouble, 15 Tales of Women and Witchcraft, edited by Jessica Spotswood and Tess Sharp. Now, this book meets several challenges. It is clearly purple. You could probably consider it somewhat of a thriller, maybe not. It's not really, I think, a scary kind of book, but it's just stories about women and witchcraft, and I think this is more young adult focused. There's at least one story in here that does not take place in our current time. It is a little big. It's like 400 pages, but they are short stories. There's 15 stories. The margins are pretty wide. I think that we can get through this pretty quickly. So if any of you out there want to read Toil and Trouble, or you've been thinking about whether or not you want to read it, you can pick it up and read along with us, because that's what we'll be reading during the week. And another cool thing that we've been doing during Spookathon is Kayla hosts a Halloween, October, spooky themed series of daily challenges for Instagram users over at Books and Lala. So go over to her Instagram, check it out. It's always really fun. Every day there's a different challenge for a type of photo to post, and they're usually pretty creepy themed. You know, one day might be blood themed, or murder themed, or bird themed, or ghost themed, or black and white, or something really cool. It really lets you get creative. I always love doing this every year, so go check out her Instagram. That's linked down below as well. And do not forget to follow us all on the official Twitter. It is at the Spookathon. You're gonna find updates from all the different co-hosts throughout the week and probably days leading up to it as well. About our reading progress. There's going to be sprints, there's going to be probably challenges, there's going to be good discussion. If anyone's reading Toilet Trouble when we are, that's going to be a point of discussion as well. Overall, I'm really, really excited. I can't wait. I love the Spookathon. I look forward to it every single year. I have not finalized my books. I'm probably going to post a TBR probably a week or two up to the readathon. It's a little too far out now. I know like 2 books, I haven't decided them all yet, so we're gonna see. So that is it, everybody. Thank you so much for your patience. I'm glad we finally were able to announce it, and I will see you guys for the Spookathon. Bye!